Live.
Welcome back, everyone. I've got cute pink ears, but
yes. But it's Easter, so
it's yeah, exactly. It's Easter. So yeah, we are back with the Herald tournament for the second round of games, and we are going to have TSK1 against TSK2. Starting over Team Slick 1, we have TSK Christophe on the top lane.
TSK sick dick pick on in the jungle.
You don't say dick on stream.
No, this pick.
Yeah, it's
TSK sick this pick.
Yeah. So we have Coffee Lover in the mid lane, Dr. Cyclop as an AD carry, and
TSK Trigger on the support.
Yeah. For Team Slick 2,
we have NDK X Yasuo Z.
TSK Banana Jumper in the jungle.
And we have the TSK
King of
Clowns.
Yeah, it was actually called otherwise, but yeah.
Well, he's a King of Clowns, so maybe it's Joker.
Yeah.
From Batman.
He's the NKD, also something white in game. So we have Magic X as an AD carry and TSK Sabo on the support. And we are already in the champion select, so we are gonna head right over to that.
With the bans of the TSK2 actually, banned Anivia, Lee Sin and Kay.
And on the other hand we have Morgana, Vladimir and Jarvan. So again, a little bit taking out the strong picks right now, and the Vladimir, which was really effective last game.
And the Braum was first pick for TSK2.
Yeah. Braum, I think it's the second time we see Braum tonight.
Yes, it was previously picked by TSK1. Yeah, bottom sides.
Now they also changed sides. Now we have TSK2 on the left side, on the blue side, and TSK1 on the red side.
And Revolution and Trash being picked. Oh, Trash. Avo not picked.
Avo not picked.
Now it's picked.
So yeah, Lucian Trash, pretty solid bot lane. Kai'Sa on the other hand. Rek'Sai didn't turn out. Rek'Sai didn't turn out too well for Yasmane on in the last game, but now we're gonna see it on TSK2 and maybe better performance.
Or maybe worse. We don't know.
Even worse, yeah.
Could happen. We don't know.
Well, let's not hope so. Because
oh, there's a vibe pick. Oh, I love that one. She got buffed. Her AoE can crit now, and that's actually, well, useful if you build crit, but I think nobody builds crit. But her passive gets 3 seconds cooldown if you hit your W 3 times, or actually the auto attacks or your Q, and if you trigger your Vault Breaker, I think it's called, the W, you get 3 seconds cooldown of your passive. So you have to shield more often, and that's actually quite good.
Yeah. Well, maybe we're gonna see a static shift Y or something like that.
I don't know.
A crit focused Y.
That would be funny actually. Well, I don't think so. Well, we are now in the second ban phase. TSK1 banned Cannon and Zillion, and on the other hand, TSK2 banned LeBlanc. As Froggen said, LeBlanc. It's LeBlanc.
Is Froggen still playing competitive?
Yes, actually, he's playing in the night. And Simon is banned too. Yes.
Okay.
On Gold Guardians.
I have no fucking idea about esports.
Where are you sitting?
Very good cast. Yeah.
No.
So yeah.
Oh, there's Poppy picked up. Poppy top.
Well, now they have one full tank. Trash is gonna be tanky, so maybe the Y is going a little bit more.
No, I don't think so.
Well, at least she doesn't have to.
Well, she goes Warrior Enchantment and Black Cleaver or Trinity Force, depends on how far ahead you are. You can, if you are ahead, you go Trinity Force because you can just burst them kids with your gauntlets, and if you're going the Black Cleaver, you have more health, even more armor penetration. And here, the Corki and the Ogre got picked up, and Ogre is pretty strong. And
yeah, and with Ogre and with Corki and Kaiser, you have two good targets also for the Y now, to ult and burst down. So
yes,
could be a very strong Y.
And the buffed Cassiopeia got picked up. You got buffed Dispatch. Mana reduction on her E late game. So normally she doesn't have mana problems, but yeah, mana problems. They are gone now. Actually, they're just gone.
Yeah,
she can just spam it.
But she could do as well before.
Yes, but now you have less mana to spend, so you can spam it even more.
Okay. But yeah, Cassiopeia always a solid pick for the mid lane. However, Corki with the bigger range, he can just stay out of range from Cassiopeia.
But if he gets too close to Cassiopeia and she W's him, he can't get out. He can't flash because he's grounded and he can't W.
Yeah.
He can't get out. And if I'm not mistaken, he's stopped when he jumps over the slow field of Cassiopeia. If I'm not mistaken, I think
his W is stopped when he twice go.
Because he's grounded.
Okay.
I'm not sure though. I think.
Well,
I'm not sure.
But also with the ultimate, she can pretty easily slow down or stun the Corki. Depends on which way he's turned.
Well, if Corki is good, he can predict it and just turn around, so he just gets the damage in the slow and then hit back.
Yeah.
It's the Poppy Urgot matchup. I think Urgot has the upper hand here. It's pretty strong even after those nerfs, where the shield got changed to the E, not the W. And Poppy got changed? No,
not that I know.
Well, she got changed.
But Poppy Urgot, I believe Poppy Urgot will be kind of a tank. Well, Urgot is not going to be tank, but still, I don't think we're going to see too much action right there.
Actually, I think I do, because Urgot is a pretty heavy lane stomper if you're against a melee champ. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of range, but he has the range.
Okay.
He has 400. No, yes, I think 400 around that, and Poppy has 125. So she's melee. Urgot isn't melee, and the Conqueror actually stacks pretty fast with his W, because it just hits and hits and hits, and the stacks goes up, and then there's the true damage and the heal. So Poppy has to build a lot of health in the lane.
Yeah.
A Sunfire to push out, or the it's not Frozen Fist. I always remember as Frozen Fist, but it's the Iceborne Gauntlet. And then she Qs once, hits the back wave of the minions, the mages, and they are gone. If you Q once and you don't have the AoE of the auto attack, they are not going to die. So you have the little bit of AoE, so you can push the lane back as fast as you can, so your turret doesn't get fucked up after. Sorry.
Oh, good. Yeah, Bomb Kaiser against Trash Lucian. What do you think? How that's gonna turn out?
Well, Lucian and Trash, that was always it was in 2 or 3 years ago. It was, you couldn't kill them. They were too strong, and now I think I think they're Lucian, but Trash is pretty pretty strong.
But Kai'Sa is also like a very strong AD carry at the moment with very high burst potential, and also getting the bomb stacks out pretty fast. So yeah, I'm gonna see, and we're also right in the game right now. Gonna see if we're gonna have any invades again or not. As we had, I think we had invades every game till now, or at least attempts to invade.
Yes, every time, and only the last 2 games someone had.
Yeah. And right here they're again going as 5, both teams. And also on the same side of the map, so...
Yes, with the trash it's good to invade. You have Vi with your Q, can directly stop someone, or Poppy can stun someone. Cassiopeia has the damage, Lucian has the damage. So they're just TSK2 just waiting in the tri-bush just to wait if someone is going to invade.
Yeah.
Now they are going to split up everyone. Goes to the lane. I start top on the red buff. And Rek'Sai.
Also, good timing for the Poppy. Urgot might even be a bit too late in the lane, but should not be too much.
Well, if he gets later to the lane, maybe the Vi thinks that Rek'Sai started blue. So.
Oh yeah.
Actually. So it's kind. Yes.
The mind games.
It's the mind games here. You could think that he.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be this is going to be a level 2 gank from the Vi.
You think so on the top lane? Yeah, yes. Because she's going for the Quarks immediately.
Yes, and she took aftershock, so she gets a bit more tanky, so she's heavier to kill if she dives in.
On the bot lane, Lucian already bringing out quite a lot of
from
poke.
Cassiopeia, you see,
Ouch.
Can just spam the crab.
Ooh,
and
that might even be. Ooh!
No.
First one on the other side!
That was quite unfortunate for Cassiopeia.
Yeah, well,
and there's going to be the gank from Vi. I told you.
Just let the camera do its work. The camera knows where to go.
I'm so hyped up. There's a Vi. I don't know why. There's just the Vi. I love that.
Yeah, you don't see Vi a lot, but I love to play her. She's easy.
Now Vi takes the blue buff, and Rek'Sai takes the other blue.
Yeah, they both go for invades on the enemy jungle.
Yeah, because
so not losing much on that side.
Vi got seen on the blue buff from Urgot, so Rek'Sai knows that.
Rek'Sai just pinged that she's going for tower dive there actually. So.
Oh,
okay. Flash from Trash.
And flash from Rek'Sai too.
Did she flash as well? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she flashed.
Yeah, as you predicted. He's getting out a lot of poke, but I don't think Poppy's gonna have too much problems holding the lane. But she might lack a lot of farm afterwards.
Well, it depends. They both have their corruption potion, so there's a lot of sustain behind it. But just if your 3 stacks are gone, your 3 stacks are gone. So you just have your base stats of your champion, and that's it. There were 3 passive procs of Urgot that hurts.
Yeah, he can just poke her all the time, and that's also why.
And he can poke through the minion wave because of the AoE of the passive.
Yeah.
So it's just, and there is a phase shift.
Cassiopeia, no tower dives again, please.
Well, if she succeeds, it's okay.
Yeah. So Rek'Sai pinging again for mid lane gank.
No flashes up. And yeah, Cassiopeia is dead.
Goodbye. So second death on Cassiopeia and second kill on Corki. Ooh, and Poppy's pretty low by now. However, Urgot doesn't have a lot of mana, so might not end in a kill, but he might consider going back. And a nice hook on Flay right here on the
The flash burn
on the
from
brown.
Brown.
Lucian, however, reacted a bit slowly, so that could have been a kill if Lucian
Well, there was
immediately
a
went
lot
for
of
it.
minions.
Yeah.
So in the early game you prefer minions over some damage. They knew they couldn't kill him, I think. And also Lucian doesn't have a lot of mana.
Yeah.
Well, Kaisa and Braum too. And Trash is pretty good with the ancient coin who gives you
But
a lot
Braum
of
should
sustain actually.
Braum should go back. Otherwise, this is very dangerous. One good
Well,
hook
he has-
of
He has
Trash.
Guardian up, right? No, he hasn't it. So if he gets pulled, he can actually sustain up here. And
Nobody has Wi-Fi on.
well, they just gonna defend. You see, there's no tower
They're
down.
gonna get first plate, so a bit of extra gold right there for the Lucian Trash bot lane, and they're pushing in very well.
There's the next gang from. Oh, and the flash isn't up.
Oh my god.
That's pretty unfortunate for the Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
But she's pretty strong in the late game. Just if she stays back, farms now, doesn't die.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
she should definitely consider playing a little bit
Well,
more defensive.
therefore,
right now.
maybe just put a ward down in the upper river near the raptors. So yeah, there's the ward, so she sees when Rek'Sai comes.
Yeah, however, mid lane is pretty difficult always.
Oh,
to
actually, it was a blue
completely,
ward. Sorry.
ward against
And
because you
now,
have two sides to ward.
now
Why
the
going
coast is
for the
dropped.
solo kill?
Because they need to.
Oh,
Oh, that was unfortunate.
the second member of TSK1 dying trying to dive Corki.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Corki was pretty lucky, but still.
If she gets the auto attack first before Koki hits, they both get the kill. It was just a bad,
What was that?
bad trade.
Flash into dash into nothing.
Well, he can kill her. He has ult. If he hits the flash with the E, he just ults and he's dead.
Poppy is dead, you mean?
Yeah, she's dead. Poppy's dead.
No, she isn't.
Would be
Because
dead. I'm
Albert
sorry.
didn't
I'm
hit.
so sorry, mister. So Cassiopeia is now getting her blue. Oh, Arshi's not. Vice taking it. Because Cassiopeia is so far behind. It's a risk to give her the blue. If you...
Yeah, because you might just give it to the
And there's
enemy
the
later.
Rex again. If he hits a Q... Okay.
Yeah, but Lucian is dealing way too much damage with it. And that might even be a kill on Kai'Sa.
No.
Ooh,
Lucian's dead.
however, Rek'Sai
There
with a
goes the
nice
ult.
engage there. Lucian down.
With the Braum Ignite. So there's no ult wasted from Rek'Sai. And they may be going for plates here, but I think... They're going for
No,
the...
they should go for Dragon.
Yes, they're going for the Earth Dragon. It's pretty much theirs. So...
So yeah, more damage on buildings for them.
Yeah.
And Corki now really showing his power against this Cassiopeia.
Yeah,
She can even farm.
after the Sheen pick, it's... You hit one... You press your R button and you just hit it.
Yeah.
R button, auto attack, and it just hurts. It just hurts. But Cassiopeia has a little bit of sustain if she hits some of the poison and ease, then
But still, we have a 5-0 for TSK2, but only a 2k gold lead. So and that's because Lucian Trash are doing very well against Kai'Sa and Worm on the bot lane, pushing them in, getting a lot more farm, and already having 2 tower plates down. The third right now.
Also, Vi has a 16 minion monster farm lead.
Yeah.
I would say. In the jungle, it's a lot. On the lane, it's okay. It's 2 waves.
Yeah, well, since you get 4 minion counters for every camp you clear.
Yes. Less farm on the jungle.
She should be two or 3 camps ahead by now. Yeah.
And she got a wave too. When
she
blue
was
side
on the bot
took
lane,
the
yeah.
yes.
Defending the tower.
The pressure's
Right.
Josh is putting out some pressure here. So Lucian. So they did 9 farm for the Kai'Sa, so she doesn't get strong so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Vi is waiting for the gang of Rek'Sai. Now Koki has his package.
Yeah, both mid laners also now close to the mid lane. Cassiopeia already
And
going back,
Koki-
and that's a
Koki's
mistake because now she's dead. I mean,
dead.
Koki is dead.
Koki was a pretty good counter gang. From they knew that Koki was gone from the mid lane. They knew he had package because they heard it. Everybody heard it. And then Vi just waited behind Vision, and she has flash, she has Q, she has ult, she has so much range that she just can come and
ooh, nice trash hook right there. However, not a lot of damage to follow up, as Lucian already used all his abilities. Rek'Sai now on the lane. Stun on Trash and he's dead. But ooh, Kai'Sa dropping pretty low.
Oh,
Lucian as well. Why is there?
okay, that was good.
Yeah, it was 2 for 2, 1 for 1. Wasn't even trade. So yeah. TSK a little bit ahead in the gold, but nothing too mentionable. So only 1,000.
800 gold. Actually, it got less. 900 gold. It's not a lot. Not.
Yeah, after the first bot lane fight, they were even again. So still a pretty close game. Even though Corki is pretty fat by now.
Koki just wrecks with the Trinity Force. He just wrecks Cassiopeia. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and until she doesn't have her tier fully stacked up, she will not be able
Maybe
to do
this
much
could
against
be.
it.
Oh. There and she. Ooh, nice
Ooh,
flash.
nice flash. And Y is there as well, coming in with the Q. Maybe old folly up on Rex. I bet. No.
Well, it would be a 1-for-1, so it's not.
Yeah.
Here we see. Oh, bomb. Ooh, the dash interrupted. Nice.
Kai'Sa is
Oh, there
doing
was the-
really a lot of damage. Going full ham on the Lucian, and that's the kill. And now
there's
Y
one
is
coming.
coming down.
Oh, she missed her Q. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but however, she's going
Yes,
to take out
there
both
she's
of
going-
them.
Yes.
And Trash is
And
surviving.
she goes for the Trinity Force build.
Yeah.
To stomp with her E and just to burst. Vi's just there to burst the AD carry, burst everything.
Ooh,
That was good.
yeah, she had a ward in there. It's a nice interrupt of the back. Teleport right there. Teleport.
Teleport. It's not a poet. It's a teleport. Not a poet.
Yeah, it's okay.
Or a boat. Well, actually,
Imagine cars, but with boats.
imagine what? With
Cars, but with boats.
Cars. That is called boats.
No. Or maybe. We don't know.
And there was also planes.
But that's Disney's decision. Not ours. So, Ocean Drake for Team TSK.
So they
Which one is
more
this? This is
sustained.
TSK2. What? Yeah, should be. Yeah. taking their second wave actually, and also still a little bit ahead. Would be very interesting if TSK2 is going to win this game, because then it depends on the two games afterwards. It depends on the two games afterwards against Yasmane, who is going to win the tournament. And if they both win against Yasmane again, then they have to play again.
Actually, yes. If TSK2 wins this one, there could be a three-way tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And Yasmane wins the next two games against TSK2 and TSK1, there will be... Everyone has 2 losses and 2 wins then.
Yeah. So then we have to go for a full order round.
Yes.
But let's not hope that that is going to happen, because I don't want to be here until 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that would actually be funny.
It would be funny, right? It would be a pretty great comeback from Yasmane as well.
Well, actually.
So yeah, on the bot lane we have an Engage. Corki with his package.
And there's
W doing a lot of damage right there.
And Vi.
Kai'Sa the first to fall against the Y. Rexa interrupting the teleport of Poppy, and we want to see what is going on bot lane. Worm going for the engage on the Lucian,
and there's
able to flash away. Cassiopeia coming in from the side.
Nice dodge.
Urgot going on here. Oh, and why dead?
There's a 200 gold shutdown on Vi. Oh,
and Corki just
wrecks here.
Yeah. Triple kill for Corki. On the other side, Rexa with the kill on Poppy. And that's a lot of kills for TSK2 right now.
Now they have a 4k gold lead. And it looks that TSK2 is going...
Well, that was a rampage teamfight. They just took them out on every side of the map right now.
Yeah, yes. You say it. It's pretty good. The team comp is right. They play good. They're actually full, and TSK1, they're playing with substitutes. So there's maybe some...
Yeah, on the first game we actually had the impression that TSK1 was better communicating in the team fights, because they took the team fights in better places and knew when to engage and disengage. But right now it's just the other thing.
Yeah, just around. But we have to see in the late game what's going to happen. Lucian is strong in the late game, Kai'Sa is also strong. And she went the Infinity Edge build. Normally you go Storm Razors because you can easier evolve your Q and then your E.
Yeah.
And now she's just go for the damage.
Yeah, but it could be a pretty good idea right here, because they have now built up kind of a lead, and right now they just have to carry that through and keep their snowball rolling. So going for the damage right now could be a good idea in terms of power spikes and when to have them.
They need
their power spikes now to keep going.
To keep the mid game rolling, yeah. Corki's strongest phase is the mid game. He's fat. Yeah. He's 7-1. He has a Trinity Force and an IE. So he's one. Oh, that was missed. Well, nice try.
Well, it was a good engage. Worm had to flash. They didn't lose much. So.
Yes. Worm had to flash that. Actually, they got that from it, so they can. They can't pressure Herald because it's taken, and if I see correctly, Kai'Sa has the Rift Heralds.
What are they doing?
They're just raiding around if
anybody's coming, yeah. I can see that.
No, they wanted to wait so the bot lane of TSK2 pushes in so they can kill them and then push the tower, get the wave.
Yeah, but because they were waiting all the time, they just took the mid lane tower now.
Yeah, they lost blue buff and mid lane tower. Oh god, has no blue buff. It's gonna be interesting.
So yeah, the performance of TSK1 right here in this game is really not... It's not their A game. So Y again on the top lane. Actually, we also had a switch. Just realizing that right now. Top lane went to the top lane. Bot lane went to the top lane. Another dragon for TSK2.
They have all the pressure.
Third dragon.
They have the pressure on top, pressure on mid, so they can easily take the next ocean dragon. What's going to be his next dragon though? No, another Earth Dragon.
Earth Dragon, and the Baron just came up, so that might also be. That should be the next objective to play around, or at least place wards around.
Well, I don't think so. They could do.
They could pressure around it and maybe force a team fight because they have their power spikes right now.
But they don't need to. They can just slowly play it out because they have so much lead.
Yeah, taking the Rift Herald now on the top lane. Corki coming in behind them.
So
and that might be a mistake.
No,
okay.
What they wanted to do is Corki get behind, poke them down, and the Rift Herald taking out the tower as they fight behind the tower. So they just.
Yeah, I see what they tried to do, but it might have been very dangerous if Trash hit the hook. However, Urgot taking down one-on-one the Cassiopeia on the bot lane. Top lane tower going down right now. And also the engage on Poppy, that's another kill. And Lucian also apparently died on the way. I didn't even see it.
He just went back to the grave.
So yeah.
Now the first first inhibitor tower on the top lane is down, the inhibitor tower 2. So we have that.
So yeah. They should retreat now and maybe consider Baron, because they have the top lane pushing in now. They have their bot lane pushed in pretty well. And they basically just have the feed to do it without even having to fear about a lot of mud.
And they have Urgot who
oh my
just
god.
Wrecks Trash here, and
yeah, that's a bit of an overkill. Did he still have flash? No, he didn't have flash up, so yeah, he was maybe dead by that point.
There comes a surrender vote who got cancelled by the own team. Maybe it was a troll, we don't know. They can actually... Yeah, they have so much damage.
I mean, it is not that close anymore, but there's always a chance to come back. If they have a good invade engage now on the Baron.
Gold lead. If he gets
nice Baron steal! Flashback, nice.
That was picture perfect from the Vi. And there was the steal. Oh, nice play.
So yeah, that might be the comeback right now for TSK2,
really
because they have the Baron now. They can push out the top lane a lot easier right now against the super minions.
What they now need to do is just to ward up the top lane, so they can actually push out without being killed, and then they can slowly push the other ways around. Just ward up your top side of the jungle and hope that you don't get killed like this. Or they get...
Actually, Braum is already down, and Lucian also taking doing a lot of damage right there.
Well, Lucian just got 2 shots.
On the other hand, Corki is just
critted once, critted twice, dead.
Yeah.
Well, this was nice
this
catch,
Corki is straight up stupid.
Corki is 12-1. He's so freaking fat. He just hits and hits and hits like a freaking truck. Just disgusting.
So, yeah. Second inhib going down in the mid lane, and yeah.
Well, they should take some magic resistance actually.
Now, not much objectives to go for. What do you mean, magic resistance for?
For the Corki. His auto attacks deal 90% magic damage. His skills deal magic damage, and they don't have.
Yeah, but however, he goes full crit build.
And he still does magic damage.
He is hybrid. He does both.
No,
it's pretty hard to defend against a Corki.
He has
to build
the thing about Corki, he's the only AD carry who deals just 90% of his damage is magic damage. His auto attacks are 90% magic damage, 10% physical. And his Q deals magic damage, and his ult deals magic damage. His E is a hybrid damage, but it reduces the armor and magic resistance of the enemy that gets hit by it. So they actually, if they just build some magic resistance, the adaptive helmet, sorry, then Corki deals way less damage with auto attacks.
So just taking the next Earthdrake along the way, and going for the bot lane now, as both other lanes are already pushed in far enough. The Poppy with the rest of the Baron buff that is left to them, trying to defend that lane. Oh, Cassio also still has the Baron buff. And Trash with the hook right here, going in with the Flay and ultimate following it up. Poppy already channeling her ultimate, however, decides not to use it. Yeah, another Trash hook going there into the minions. So yeah, engage, but not much kills.
There was a flash used by TSK1 and a flash used by TSK2. Oh, that was close. It was a close.
Swarm should... No, apparently not. Poppy, however, is dying right here. Lucian just getting in the ult, however, flash knockoff from
Just
Rek'Sai.
bursted down here.
Getting the CC on it and getting the kill.
I think this is the end. This for you, my friend.
Could be the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Another nice Trash hook. Trash is really hitting those hooks, but there's no damage to really follow up, or
yes, and TSK2
everybody who goes in
just
is
killing
just dying.
around, and
that's game.
TSK2 won the second game, so they're actually even with TSK1 now.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens. Maybe three-way tiebreaker, maybe not. Let's see.
Well, what is for sure is that both teams are actually on the same level right now. And also on a very same playing level, and I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out.
Well, the first game was way closer than this one.
Yeah. So we're gonna go for a short break, and then we're gonna have Loic and Noah for the analyze in here. So yeah, see you soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for very not too long analysis of the game, some key moments in our opinion. We'll start right off with a fight bot. There was already a slight. TSK2 was already quite in front of the game. They were already leading at that point.
Yeah.
Here's, in my opinion, one of the key fights.
Well, before watching the fight, we can see that we have a fight that will start from TSK2's bot lane against TSK's 1 bot lane, who are currently a level, or Lucian is a level ahead, but they do know that Vi is there.
Yeah.
They can see her, but TSK1 doesn't know that the fat Corki, who is currently 4-1,
is about to jump in.
They were just capable of seeing him because of the ward, but the whole fight is going to happen in a matter of seconds, or he's going to jump in a matter of seconds.
As you can see here, start up with Braum just going right in. They try to take out Kai'Sa but can't, and you just have Corki who went in.
And Urgot, who is TPing in. On the backside, we have Vi, who managed to kill Kai'Sa alone, and we have a TP from Poppy, who
got interrupted by Rek'Sai.
Yeah, which got interrupted by Rek'Sai.
To get right back in, we have Cassiopeia coming from the side, but then getting catched by
and
the
her ult, she missed her ult. that was fatal for her. She could have killed Urgot, but she missed her ult.
We have a
And
little-
then we have just Corki going in ham and managing to kill 2 more people. And
Rek'Sai.
on the main time, Rek'Sai is killing Poppy on the top lane. So we had a clean, we could nearly say a clean ace for TSK2. Well, Cassio is still alive, but still, it was a clean team fight for them.
Yeah.
They lost Kai'Sa. Yeah, some victims must be given.
They then get a second turret, the first one on bot lane. Then for quite some time there's not much happening. But we then have on minutes... Around here they get Herald. Herald destroys the turret, they already had Herald. We jump a bit ahead. We have on top lane a big push going on from TSK2 with the Herald.
Yeah, 4 men against 3 men, and Poppy going to join up a bit.
One there side.
So we have Lucian and
Corki just jumping in, doing a shit ton of damage.
he's nearly killing Lucian. Lucian trying to poke from the backside, but Braum just eating the entire ult and getting literally no damage. So here again, a clean team fight from TSK2 and Corki just annihilating everyone. Corki's damage output is ridiculous at this point in time. He's currently 9-1.
Yeah, and now we have an open inhib for TSK2.
So with that push, they managed to get 2 kills,
Yeah.
1 inhib and 2 towers, or even 3 towers,
They're then later on moved to the Baron.
which will be a very interesting side because we will be able to see the first Baron steal of today's tournament.
So very normal. They are still quite far ahead.
Yeah, TSK2 had no vision until now. We have Vi jumping in, smite, clean smite.
And Cassiopeia blocking the enemies. They cannot get over to try to take out
So
someone.
Braum can't jump over, and Rek'Sai's Rek'Sai's E is denied. She can't E into them to try at least to fight them. So it was a clean Baron steal for TSK1, and we fought a possible comeback.
Yeah, we thought as well said. Because they do have the Baron buff, they can de-push quite well from there on. But very soon they fall into a trap. You have Trash that goes down
Yeah.
quite quickly. That's one Baron.
And again, Braum eating the entire ult of Lucian. So I think it's nearly denying 600 damage or something like that, or even 900. So it's
just
a lot.
because of one move, they lose 3 of their Baron buffs, and they're now the kind of they have closed a little bit of the gap by getting the Baron buff, but they just lost it so quickly.
Yeah.
And not matter. And from now
Here again, a small poke, Q auto attack, and E from Corki managed to half-life Cassiopeia.
they then get another inhib, a Drake, and we're about to hit the end game. Which basically was just from the bot lane, a little push. They got some kills, got an inhib. You can see Lucian does 0 damage to the Rek'Sai.
Yeah.
Rek'Sai is not even so.
Lucian
tanky.
couldn't do anything. He just got chain CC'd.
Yeah. They then proceed to push the Nexus turrets, and TSK1 can just do nothing about it. Thrush hitting a grab, but to no avail.
Vi
Going in
trying to kill that Braum. She desperately wanted to kill him, but sadly it was not
Corki
enough.
is still unscathed from the whole fight and just
Cor-
killing away.
Corki ended this game with 13-1 and 200 and most CS 221. So he was just a machine gun.
Yeah. It's the Corki who did all of the damage.
Yeah.
Corki did so much damage.
Well,
We could even can we still get the
we can watch.
Brexit? Do we still have the stats?
We should. No.
No, we don't.
We don't.
Oh, we do.
We have.
We can go see the stats.
So Corki doing 26,000 damage.
Yeah.
And the only closest one of TSK1 would be Lucian and Cassio with not... Well, they managed to barely hit half of the damage. So we could say together Corki did almost as much damage as Lucian and Cassiopeia together.
Yeah, which is insane. I mean, it's crazy already. For the rest, even the rest of his team pales in comparison to the Corki. You have Kaisa with 12,000, Urgot with 11,000, and
which is not even enough.
Yeah, then you step up to 25,000, almost 26,000. That's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Well, so that was it for this game. Quick roundup. We now have TSK1. They have 5 points. TSK2 with 5 points. They're in the tie. We now have both TSK teams which will match up against Yasmain.gg. That might be the tiebreaker, might not be the tiebreaker. We will have to see. Short break, and we'll see you right after.